My full name is Clara Phyllis. Before I got married, my name was Clara Phyllis Fiddler. After I got married, Clara Phyllis Beardy. Traditional name? I've never heard my traditional name.
What was your childhood like?
My childhood, I grew up in Bearskin, first 3 years of my life. Then, 5 years of my life. Then after I lived in Bearskin, I was sent to residential school in Sulakaut. And I went to residential school for about 6 years.
Okay, so how long have you been living in this community for?
I've been living here since 1967.
Okay, so where have you born and when you were born?
When I was born in Bearskin Lake in the month of January 1955. January 20, 1955.
What kinds of things can you tell me about your life when you were young?
I remember living in Bearskin Lake with my granny, Nellie, my mom and dad, my aunt and uncle, and my dad used to tramp in the winter, but he would go alone. And we would do gardening. We would be doing gardening in the summer and picking berries. Just good memories.
What did you eat? Who prepared meals in your family?
In my family, what did we eat?
Yeah.
Well, we had fish, beaver, partridges, potatoes. We hardly ate anything from the store. My granny used to pick seagull eggs too. So once in a while we would have those. And a lot of moose meat. We had lots of moose meat. And fish, whitefish, pickerel. My kokum used to smoke fish. That was really good.
So, where did you go to school?
I went to school in Bearskin Lake for kindergarten. I went to school there for 1 year, and then after that I got sent to Sulakaut for residential school, and I was in residential school for 6 or 7 years.
What do you remember about your parents and grandparents?
I remember my mom was a hard worker. She worked hard. I was the second oldest. My sister Liz was the oldest. My mom was, in the winter she would set rabbit snares. In the summer she would have fish net out. Even in the winter she would have fish net. And my granny used to help her. And my granny was, like I said, we had a big garden. She made us look after the garden.
Okay, what did you do for fun? What are your best memories?
My best memories, just climbing trees. We didn't have toys, we didn't have any gadgets. Not like today. We played tag, we played hide and seek outside. We even went fishing down the lake a few times. I remember my granny would make us fishing rods, just sticks, and I don't know what we used for, but. And then we used to, in winter we'd go sliding. In the summer we would go paddling around, and we would go swimming once in a while.
Okay, do you remember any stories or songs from the community that you think I should know?
My granny used to tell us legends, just short ones, and I the only singing I heard was when they were singing hymns from the hymn book. And they would tell us stories too from around the community, what was happening.
What are the most important lessons you've learned in your life?
The most important lessons I've learned is that you never succeed in something right away. You keep trying. If you think you can't go to school and get an education, the more you put yourself into your schoolwork, the more you will succeed. And the other lesson that I learned from my parents is never to give up. You just keep trying with the things that you want to achieve in your life. I remember my dad used to tell me that. If you don't succeed at first at something you want to do, you just keep trying. I remember him saying that to me.
So did you have any nickname growing up?
Growing up? Memories. Like I said, we were in Bearskin. I was born 55, and then I had to leave there about 5 or 6 years. Those were good memories for me because I got time to spend with my parents, my siblings, my kokum, my aunts and uncles. But after I got sent out in 62, I think, or 61, I lost that connection with my parents. I didn't feel close to anybody after that because I would only come home for June and July and August. But at that time I didn't really enjoy because I knew I would have to go out again in September. But growing up, I had friends in Bearskin. I spent time with friends.
So can you tell me how you became a teacher?
I've been teaching off and on since 1971. I started off just being, we had no school in Muskrat Dam, so I just took some kids into my home, just teaching them with whatever I had. That was how I got started. And then later on, the school was built, 1974 or 75. And then that's where that teacher asked me to go and help out, so I started that. And then I got involved in native language teaching. I went to native language courses in Thunder Bay to be a native language teacher.
So how was being in the residential school?
How was it?
Yeah.
It was hard for the most part, but it was okay. Like during the day when we were in school, when we were learning stuff, it was okay. But for the most part, I found it hard living with maybe 60 other girls. I didn't really feel comfortable being around that many girls or even boys. I think there must have been maybe 200 of us going to school in Pelican Falls at that time. And I went for 6 or 7 years, and I would rather have just stayed home and gone to school in Bearskin.
And yeah, that's it. And thank you for the interview.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.